Bart saw a monster that looked like Homer, and the creature was tearing apart the tires. Bart shouted loudly, trying to get everyone's attention, but the principal thought he was going crazy and had him tied up. When they arrived at school, the school bus was already battered and damaged.
Gadzooks!
However, at that point, Bart was taken away to a mental hospital. He thought everything was fine until the monster appeared again.
I went home,
While the bus was on its way, one of the tires suddenly flew off, causing the vehicle to lose control. The driver couldn't steer properly, and the bus crashed into an oncoming truck. Luckily, it was all just a nightmare for Bart. But the next day, when he got on the bus again, he noticed a monster outside the window. The monster swiped at the bus, leaving 2 deep scratches. Bart tried to show Milhouse, but Milhouse came up with all sorts of excuses to refuse. Bart rushed to the driver to tell him what he saw. The driver looked out the window, but saw only an old man. To calm Bart down, the driver tried to drive toward the old man.
Oh no, I just made my last payment.
When Bart looked outside again, he saw the monster hiding behind the bus, immediately starting to tear things up on the vehicle.
Everybody, there's a monster on the side of the bus!
The other students looked out in a panic, but saw nothing outside.
I don't see anything.
Hey, who's driving the bus?
Un momento, por favor.
Bart didn't expect the monster to be so quick and stealthy. The principal, worried about Bart's mental state, closed the window next to him, but Bart was still anxious and couldn't resist opening the window again. Willie was just hitching a ride. At this point, Bart was in great distress, when suddenly there was a loud thud under his feet. He looked up to find the monster dismantling the bus's tires. He grabbed a flare, opened the window, and the powerful suction nearly pulled him out. The students screamed in fear. Luckily, Willie and the principal managed to hold Bart back. He swung at the monster wildly, but couldn't hit it. Finally, he threw the flare out of the window, and it successfully struck the monster. This prevented a disaster from happening.